Hey, hope you guys are doing well. Edgar Soul Marketer here, and in this video I want to show you how to use the calendar feature on Skool, and essentially how it not only ties things together, right? The community feature, the classroom, which is the courses, but also how it kind of drives engagement and interactivity with your community members. There's a lot of different options, different things you can do, and we will look through 3 examples. So I just kind of want to show you like the variety of things you can do. And then you can, in the end, go check it out for yourself. Take the 14-day free trial. Just see for yourself how easy this is. So yeah, obviously, once you're logged in, first thing you want to do is you want to go to calendar up top. And if you don't have any calendars, it will just give you like some templates. In this case, we're just gonna use one of them, whatever. We're gonna build 3 events. One will be one-time event. One will be a recurring event that will never end. It will just be a weekly recurring, and one will be kind of like also a recurring event, but it will end on after a certain amount of calls, so to say, or meetings. So yeah, let's just start with the first one. You can start from scratch. You can pick one of them. Doesn't really matter. It's just some things they kind of pre-fill for you, but you can change them anyway. So the first one that we're going to do is we're going to be doing a weekly Zoom tech, kind of like a support call. Let's say one of the perks for people joining your meeting, all the members of your group can also kind of get on a call with you weekly. Let's say in this case it's going to be Wednesday 7 p.m. right, and they can get on a call with you, ask questions. You're available once a week, so we can do I don't know, weekly tech call. What is the next Wednesday? What is it? 25th. What did I say? 7 p.m. Eastern, I think. 1 hour. You can, here you can set the date, the time, duration. Let's say it's 1 hour. You can go up to, I don't remember, 24 hours. Yeah. And obviously pick the time zone as well. This one we'll use now, recurring event, repeat every 1 week, right? So every week, let's say, on Wednesdays, we will have this event. And also, over here, it says you can kind of make sure to specify when these recurring events end. Are they endless, or do they have an end date? So currently we're going to be using never. That's just going to be, they're going to be going on continuously until somebody leaves the group, or until you're not doing the meetings anymore. But also you can end on a certain date or end after a certain amount, which we'll do as well in one of the examples. Here you can see you can drop in a Zoom link. So in this case I'm just going to drop in this, but you can do Zoom and you can do Google Meet for virtual calls. Those are the simplest. If you want completely free, unlimited, I don't remember what the limit was for the amount of participants. I've never done like huge groups on Google Meet, whatever, but it's always like, most people use Gmail. They have access to Google Drive, all the Google services. So this is like the kind of like the best free option because it doesn't have a time limit. If you do Zoom, it has a 40-minute time limit. Now, even for one-on-one meetings, it used to be one-on-one meetings or unlimited, one on a free account. And then, 3 or more people, then it was 40 minutes. Now it's 40 minutes for any amount of people on the free account if you do a meeting. So if you do meetings that are longer than 30-40 minutes, I would recommend doing Google Meet or just getting a paid Zoom account. 2 options, right? So yeah, in this case, let's pick Zoom. I don't know, weekly tech calls. Obviously, you can add in an image here. If you click on it, add an image from your computer. Really simple. That's kind of a banner. We'll see in a second what it looks like. And here, access levels, right? All members, members at a level, or members in a course. In this case, we'll do all members. As I said before, these weekly tech calls at 7 p.m. Eastern are for all members. That's maybe the main reason some of them join, right? So let's keep it at that, and then we'll explore the other options afterwards. And this one, I would always keep it checked. I don't see a reason not to have it checked. It's an automated email. You don't have to write. It reminds people that this is a thing, and since they're part of the group, they might be interested in this. So it's not too intrusive. It's just one email. It's the same with like Calendly and Zoom, whatever, right? When people sign up, they get like, I don't know, 7-day, 1 hour reminders. So this is similar. They just get a 1-day reminder. I would love to also have a 1-hour reminder, but this is good as well. So yeah, let's click on add. We'll see what it looks like from the user's perspective. So you can see they're going to be weekly, endlessly. If you click on forward, October, every week there's a call, and here as an admin, you can go back in and edit them, right? All events or this event, right? You can just shift to one event. This event will be, let's say on this specific day, will be at 8 p.m. So we can do that. Also, this and following, starting this week, we're making these events at 8 o'clock as opposed to 7. Things change. So, this is starting from now. We can change it, or you can just change to all events as well. You can just, change all of them at the same time. So that's pretty simple. If you click on it, also from an end user's perspective, you can add to calendar, right? Google, Apple, Outlook, Yahoo, all the big players. This is a description. This is the name of the thing. So pretty simple. And yeah, so that's one of the options. Weekly, recurring, endless. But you saw there are a couple other location options as well. So let's do a couple more examples. Let's click on plus. Let's say we have a 12-week program, and every other week we have a mastermind call. So let's do bi-weekly, I think that's what it's called, mastermind call every fortnight. So let's do, I don't know, Tuesday, 7 p.m., right? Tuesday, 7 p.m. We have a specific group of people that have access to a specific course, and only they will be allowed to be part of this mastermind. 7 p.m., let's do, I don't know, 2 hours, same time zone, Zoom, we can do Google Meet, right? We can do all that. And yeah, bi-weekly mastermind meeting. And here you can put in the Google Meet link, obviously, upload an image, all members. So in this case, we're going to do members in a course. These are people who have access to a specific course. Let's say it's some sort of course that you upsold for like $1,000, and then only the people who bought it, this specific course, only they will see this event in their calendars. Also, remind members by email one day before. Always keep it checked in, as I mentioned before. So that's another one. I actually made a bit of a mistake. Let's go back in. Let's click on this. We want to make them bi-weekly, right? I made it one time. So let's go to recurring every 2 weeks, every Tuesday. And after, let's say it's 12 weeks, so we can do 6 calls. So after every 6 occurrences, right? No, after 6 calls, this is taken out of the calendar. We can also do an end date, but in this case, it is easier to just do, just do 6. 6 by 2, 12 weeks. So let's go out and let's see where it shows up on the calendar. Right, so this is the first one. If we skip ahead, we have one every 2 weeks. Simple as that, right? And if we want to cancel one of them, or all of them, or whatever, we can go in and edit again. Let's say all events, edit, and we can delete. That's kind of, if you made a mistake or you just discontinued, there's no interest or whatever, you can just delete it here, delete, and yeah, pretty intuitive, clean. There's not a lot of noise. Like all the buttons kind of make sense. That's why I like Skool. Yeah. So what else was there? There's 2 more actually. I want to show you 2 quick ones. When it comes to there's other options for locations. Let's say we want to announce a new course release. New course release. It doesn't have to be a meeting necessarily. It can be an event, like it says here, but kind of like an announcement, and it can link to something. So over here, let's just pick any time. Just it happens once, right? Whatever. On the let's do on the 23rd on a Monday. We're announcing that. Let's do a link that we're releasing a course. So over here, we're going to add a link. It's just a link to the course, and here in the description, we can say, today is the day. Click the link to get access to the new training. Right? Not very creative, but just as an example that you can also, it doesn't have to be a meeting, people don't have to meet, you can also just kind of shout something out to the world on a specific date and do a specific link. You can do, I don't know, podcast episodes, YouTube videos, whatever. You can just do that as well, right? You can just kind of announce things and send them to people. But usually, don't overdo it. And, with let's say every day is an event, might be an overkill. The more you do them, the less power they have. So make sure they're kind of worthwhile. So let's go back. All over here, you can see 12:30 a.m. This was the link. So that's kind of, it's in the calendar, new course release. Obviously the cover is here. You can see for the original course that we set up, the cover looks like this, right? It's nice and simple. And and the last one, I guess, the very, very, very last one that I wanted to show is special members event. That's really, yeah, really original with the names today. But let's say it's a Tuesday evening. Let's say all the members that are a certain level in your group that are really active, really kind of, let's say that's one of the incentives. All the active ones that are like level 5 or higher, right? Members at a certain level 5 or higher, they can get not access to, but they can participate. They can come join in an in-person kind of like an event. It can be, I don't know, going out to happy hour, whatever, bowling alley, or whatever the event is, right? And here you can do, yeah, you can set up the event. Let's say it's 2.5 hours on this day, whatever. It's a one-time event. And we can do address. So you just type in the address here, right? You can put that in. You can do, let's meet up at, I don't know, location for bowling, whatever. Just as an example, reminder email, and yeah, just this is, we can do something like this for, let's say they reach a certain level, or they can be part of a certain course, or they can be all members, but just as an example, just to use it, yeah, members at a certain level. Those are the members who engage in the group, and this is how you want to kind of pay them back, I guess. Just yeah, be upfront. You know, there's some incentives if you're active. There's some prizes, some events that you only, you know, certain people will be able to participate in. This is kind of like one of the things you can do as well. It doesn't have to be in person, but just as an example. So let's click on add. I don't remember what it was. I think it was 24th. Yep, there we go. An address will be written here, right? Again, simple. Make sure the email is being sent out the day before as a reminder. People can always add it to the calendar. You can always do an extra post in the community. That also can have a reminder email as well. I think once every 72 hours. That's kind of the most frequent that you can do. You can announce it in the community. There's an event. Go, you know, add it to your calendar. They can add it to your calendar, and they'll also receive a notification email a day before. So all kinds of things you can do. But as you can see, it's really simple. It's really clean. There's not a lot of noise going on, and let's go back. I accidentally clicked on it. And yeah, in the calendar itself, you can do a list, right? Here's my list of events, or you can do a calendar. This is more of a kind of a better overview, whichever way you prefer. And yeah, if you found this video valuable, make sure to check out my full Skool training playlist at the end of this video. I think it's called something like Back to Skool. It's going to show up on the screen in a bit, where I show you every aspect. I go through all these things for free. You can just see all these trainings for free, and once you're ready, you can click on the 14-day free trial. You can go try it out for yourself. And yeah, just go check out the playlist. At this moment, there might be 3 videos. Maybe by the time you see it, there might be more videos. So it depends on when you see this video, but go check it out. And yeah, and I'll see you next video. Bye.